This is the final step in solving the Megaminx. You've had quite an adventure these past 11 days in outer space. It takes a lot of work to make these videos. It would mean so much to my family if you could do these things. Like the video, it really helps. If you've managed to get this far without subscribing, please subscribe. Buy a cheat sheet. This is a big way I'm paid for my time. The link is in the description. Become a patron. If you become a patron, I'll think you're the coolest person ever, and I'll include your name at the end of any future videos I make. Please pause the video and help my family. Mission log, day 11, final frontier. We got pulled into a wormhole, and now we need to head back to Earth. But now we've traveled such a far distance that we need to put the crew members to sleep in stasis pods. We need to get the correct crew members in the correct pods. So the entire Megaminx is an exploration vehicle. We need to put the crew members in a stasis pod so we can travel back home. Every corner piece that you see, that is a crew member. And the colors around them show what stasis pod they're in. So for instance, this guy, he's a corner piece, he's a crew member. He's inside the green and pink stasis pod, which of course is wrong. He's not supposed to be in that stasis pod. If we go over here, this guy here who is orange and green, he's inside the blue and orange stasis pod, which is also wrong. For this final step of the Megaminx, it does not matter which side you're on, but you need to pick one and then stick with it. So let's just say we chose this side. We now cannot move it to any other side or we're gonna mess things up. So we've chosen this side, and now we know that right here, that is the entrance to the turbo lift elevator. And so that takes you all the way down this and then into the hallway. So top of the elevator is here, bottom of the elevator is here. And they can get off, walk this way, and they can also walk this way throughout this entire hallway. Sometimes the Megaminx can seem impossible, so I created a Megaminx cheat sheet. It's full of diagrams, directions, and definitions. But even if you don't need the cheat sheet, I'd really appreciate it if you bought it anyway. It takes a lot of time and energy to create these tutorials, and a big way I'm paid is through these cheat sheets. If you want to say thanks, please click the link in the description that says Megaminx cheat sheet. Let's put these crew members in the correct stasis chamber. So first we have the preparation part, which if you forget about this part, it'll really mess up your progress. So remember this part. First thing we do is we choose a side, and I'm just gonna choose this orange side, does not matter. But once we've chosen this orange side, we stay here. Now we know that this must be our elevator, and this is the bottom of the elevator, and this is our hallway from here to here. So let's send this first guy down. It doesn't matter if he matches or not. This is the preparation part. We just take the guy here that's already in the elevator, we send him down. Okay, and now that he's down here, he gets off the elevator and walks down this hallway. And then the elevator, this is the important part, the elevator must return to the top so that our silver star is complete. So our silver star looks good. We've now moved the guy from here to here, and now we can actually begin solving. Okay, so what do? We look at the guy waiting in the hallway. Remember, the hallway is from here to here, so somewhere in here is the gray guy. Of course, he's here. He's got gray on him. And we need to find his correct stasis chamber. So he is blue and beige. So we find the blue and beige stasis chamber. So we spin the top until we find that blue and beige. Okay, so now the blue and beige stasis chamber is centered right on top of the elevator. So this guy obviously does not go here. So we're going to send him down to get him out of this stasis chamber. He's going to go down the elevator. Now the guy's at the bottom of the elevator. The guy waiting will then push him off the elevator. Okay, now the correct guy is in the elevator. We send him to the top. As you can see, now he is in the correct stasis chamber, and we're good. What do we do next? We look in the hallway. Who's waiting now? This guy. He is pink and beige, so we look for the pink and beige stasis chamber. Spin the top. Actually, it's right here. It's really close. So there we go. We've got the pink and beige. It's centered above the elevator. This guy doesn't belong there, so we send him down. The correct guy He's going to push him off the elevator. Now that the correct guy is in the elevator, he goes back up to his stasis chamber. You can see he is now correct. What do we do next? We look in our hallway. Where's the gray guy? He's right here, and he is pink and green. Okay, so now we're spinning till we find the pink and green. Actually, somehow we're doing these in order. It won't always be that way. You might have to go searching for it. But in this case, it was the next one, so we just center it above it. We now got the pink and green stasis chamber. This guy doesn't go there, so we send him down. The correct guy will then push him off the elevator, and then he'll go up to replace him in that chamber. Now what do we have? Here's our guy waiting in the hallway. He is light blue and orange. So now we're looking for the light blue and orange, which for some reason these are all in order. It's right here. So light blue, orange. This guy doesn't belong there. Send this guy down. The correct guy will push him off the elevator, and now he'll go up into that chamber. The last guy we have, we look in the hallway. Where's the gray guy? He's right here. He's waiting, and his colors are green and orange. I see the orange right there. Okay, so now we've got the green and orange stasis chamber right here. We send this guy down that doesn't belong there. This guy will push him off of that elevator, and then he will then go up. That's it. We just solved the entire Megaminx. Let's put the crew members in the correct stasis pod. Let's start on a side. Doesn't not matter which side we start on. Let's just choose the green side, but we have to stay here. Now we know that this is the top of the elevator, this is the bottom of the elevator, and this is our hallway. Let's choose this first guy. Since he's in the elevator, let's move him down. This is the preparation part. We move him down, and then he gets out of the elevator and walks down to the hallway right here. The elevator must go back up to start. Okay, so now we can start. We've got a guy in the hallway. We've got a complete silver star up top, so we did that right. Now we can begin. What do we do to begin? We look at the guy in the hallway, and we look at his colors. He is light green and orange. So we need to find the light green and orange stasis pod. Let's find him. Actually, it's right here. So now we've got the light green and orange stasis pod directly over the elevator. So this guy can be pushed out of the elevator. He can go down, and then this guy will push him out. And since he's correct, he will go back up into that pod. So now he is good. We have a new guy in the hallway. He is light blue and orange. So let's see. Spin the top. Here we've got the light blue and orange stasis chamber. So this guy doesn't go there, so he comes down. The guy in the hallway pushes him off the elevator. Oops. Pushes him off the elevator, and then they go up. And now he's in the correct stasis pod. Look in the hallway. Here's our gray guy. He is pink and light green. So we spin the top. Okay, pink and light green stasis pod is right here. He doesn't go here, so he needs to come down. This guy will push him off the elevator and then go up. So we just solved the Megaminx. So here's an issue that you might run into. We know that in the hallway, we look for the next crew member, and he's going to have gray on him, and then we find that stasis chamber. But what if the guy down here is not gray? So this guy obviously is gray. So if we were looking at his colors, we've got light green and orange. So we would turn the top. We're looking at the light green and orange stasis pod, which is directly above the elevator. This is what we're supposed to do. And we would send this one down. But notice the one we're sending down is not one of the gray guys. It's our original piece that was sent up there at the beginning. So here we're sending him down. like we're supposed to. This guy pushes him off the elevator, and then we send him up. And look at that. Now we don't have that gray guy down here any longer. So it's okay. You just kind of do that prep move we did at the beginning, and we find a piece that doesn't belong. This guy's in the wrong stasis chamber anyway, so let's send him down and redo that prep part. He moves down the elevator, he gets off the elevator, goes down the hall, and then we move this part up so we have that silver star, and then we can start again. So that from here we would just continue and say, okay, the gray guy in the hallway is light blue and beige. So we spin the top till we find those colors. Here we've got light blue and beige stasis chamber. So this guy then moves down. This guy kicks him off the elevator and then goes up. Who do we have in the hallway? Gray guy is light blue and orange. Spin the top. Here's light blue and orange. We put this guy down the elevator. This guy pushes him off, and then he goes back up to the top. Okay, in the hallway, who do we have? This gray guy is pink and light green. So we find pink and light green. Pink, light green. Move him down the elevator. This guy kicks him off. And then back to the top. We just solved the Megaminx.
Stop the battle within your soul. You know it's all in your head. Being sad doesn't make you smart. It seems your heart just needs a fresh start.